Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I will be showing you a recipe for creamy bacon chicken Alfredo with spinach and sun-dried tomatoes. This came out to 9 points on WW Green. To get this recipe started off, I have a pot of boiling water and then I just salted that with a little bit of pink salt. I'm going to be adding in my noodles. For this, I'm using Light Rotini by Gourmet. I'm adding 2.5 ounces for 3 Smart Points, and I get these noodles off of nutrition.com. They're actually fairly inexpensive. I buy in bulk, so I buy quite a bit at a time. That way it saves on shipping, and I always end up using this, and especially for these now. Because those noodles are going to take about 10 to 11 minutes, I'm just going to get started on chopping and measuring everything else out. So here I have some baby spinach. Any kind of spinach will do for this, even if you wanted to do frozen. Just make sure you microwave and get all of that moisture out. And I'm just going to give this a nice rough chop. I don't measure it, but just a nice big old handful. I'm going to be weighing out my sun-dried tomatoes. These are the ones that are not packed in oil. I did about 3/4 to an ounce of these, and then yet again I'm going to be roughly chopping these up too. I'm adding in about a tablespoon or so of this chopped parsley. This is the curly one. I do suggest if you do make this that you use the flat Italian leaf parsley. In my opinion, it just tastes better and also has a better texture. And then here I have Great Values fully cooked bacon. I'm going to be microwaving 2 slices for 1 Smart Point in the microwave for about 30 seconds. I'm going to be weighing my cheese now, so I just take a little mini bowl and zero my scale out. I'm going to be adding in 28 grams of Great Values fat-free shredded mozzarella cheese. And then I'm also going to be adding in 1 light Laughing Cow cheese wedge. For 1 Smart Point, the shredded cheese is 0 Smart Points, but as always, I will list everything, the ingredients and measurements down below in the description box. To my cheese, I'm also going to be adding in some of Trader Joe's Italian style Soffritto. This is just a seasoning that I had on hand. I picked it up randomly at Trader Joe's and it sounded like the ingredients in this would be really good. So that's why I added it. It has crispy onions, sun-dried tomatoes, sea salt, garlic, red peppers, parsley, rosemary, and sage. But that is totally optional. Like I said, I already had it on hand. My noodles are now done, so I'm going to be draining these, and then don't wash your pot or anything. You are going to want to save that. You can also save a bit of that pasta water to add to the actual pasta. So with that flexible cutting board, I just basically fold it and dump all of my ingredients in there. For the Alfredo sauce that I'm putting into my pasta, I am using Primal Kitchen's No Dairy Alfredo sauce made with avocado oil. It is so good. It is so creamy. You can have 1/3 of a cup for 3 Smart Points. You can, of course, use whatever Alfredo sauce you already have on hand and or go that extra mile and make your very own. I am now returning all of my rotini back into my dish. I am going to give everything a nice mix around. And this is where you would add that little bit of extra pasta water. I drained mine just not even thinking. So I am going to be adding some of Chobani's oat milk. This is their unsweetened one, so I didn't even count points for it. I added about a table to 2 tablespoons. And then here I'm adding a little bit of garlic powder and also some pepper. This is where I'm going to be adding in all of my cheeses and that Soffritto seasoning. Like I said, the Soffritto is totally optional. And I do have my stove set on real low heat. That way it still melts the cheese and also wilts that spinach. I'm now going to be adding in 3 ounces of Kirkland Rotisserie Chicken. This is the white meat part that I just shredded up, so I added 3 ounces for 1 Smart Point. You can totally use whatever leftover chicken you have or just cook some before you start making this dish. I like to cook mine in my air fryer at 400 for about 20 minutes, but you do you. I'm going to be adding all of my pasta into a dish. I made this for 1 serving, and when you're on green, you do get more points for things like chicken and whatnot. But this could totally be made into 2 servings. This is a lot of food. Every time I make this, I can't finish it. But this would be great even if you just paired some chicken on top or breaded chicken, however you like. And don't forget about the bacon. So I'm just going to take a pair of kitchen shears and roughly chop that right on top. I'm also going to be adding on some scallions. I love the crunch that the green onion gives, so I highly recommend that. My pasta is done and I am getting hungry just editing this video. I absolutely love this dish. I really hope you guys give it a try. Let me know if you do and tag me on Instagram at NikkiWW This came out to 9 points on my WW Green. Thank you guys so much for watching and I will see you next time.